So poaching animals is illegal, especially if they are protected species. But that doesn't stop some hunters from violating the law, especially when it comes to gathering antlers.
Well, the Utah Division of Wildlife Resources held an auction this week of antlers seized during poaching investigations. Fox 13 News reporter Spencer Joseph has more.
The Utah Department of Wildlife Resources has strict rules when it comes to antler gathering. In fact, hunters are required to take a class on the ethics of antler gathering before heading out to hunt deer, elk, or moose. And this week, in the parking lot of the Lee K Public Shooting Range in Salt Lake City, the DWR rounded up all the antlers they gathered from poachers and sold them at auction. Captain Chad Bettridge with the DWR says poaching protected animals like deer and elk for their antlers is illegal.
People can't just possess antlers like this. If they fall off naturally and are sheds, they can possess them that way.
Bettridge says some of the antlers that were sold at auction were sawed off the skull of an animal, which is illegal to do. Other antlers were roadkill. Either way, the only legal way for anyone to possess these antlers is through the auction.
You'll get a receipt and you'll be able to possess them legally that way.
Other items that were sold include bobcat furs as well as forfeited bows and traps. The majority of the items were obtained through poaching investigations and were forfeited by court order. Bettridge says law enforcement comes across poaching on a daily basis, but they still need the public's help to find and catch poachers.
If people get out there and they see things that are illegal or find things that are illegal, please reach out to us and contact us so we can follow up on it and if needs be, investigate it and potentially file charges.
Bettridge says there are different ways to report poaching. One is to call the Turn In a Poacher line, which is listed on the DWR website. Another way is to download the free Utah hunting and fishing app.
So they text us, tell us information, take a picture, GPS location, and then we can follow up from there.
All proceeds from the auction will go to wildlife conservation efforts in the state. Spencer Joseph, Fox 13 News, Utah.